Hello? Hello, hello. Oh shoot, it's asking me to, well, all right. Here we go. Okay. The phone is telling me to rotate, but I want to leave it this way and let's see what we get. Hopefully this will work out just fine. So hi everyone, welcome to Wednesday Night Dance Therapy with me. I'm happy you're here. I'm ready to go. It's a little bit chilly tonight, so we're going to move around. We're going to have some fun tonight. Let's check. I'm going to check on my live feed on my laptop, and I'll be looking for you all to check in with me. Let's see. There we go. Okay. It looks like I am discombobulated, so I am going to rotate my phone right now, and let's see if this works. All right, tell me if we got it. I think we might have it. Yes, there we are. Okay. Good. All right. So Facebook is ever changing. When we first started, the phone had to be horizontal, and now it wants the phone vertical with no warning whatsoever. So we'll just go with that. It used to be Instagram was vertical, Facebook was horizontal. Now everybody seems to want vertical. So here we are. Let's go again. Go ahead and check in. Let me see who's here. All right. Thanks, Abby. I appreciate that. All right. And I'm going to start music. We're going to move a little bit, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what we're going to do tonight. So let's get moving and get our bodies warm. So we'll be using Middle-Earth, my fave, Frank Rozzaro and Middle-Earth. Here we go. All right, let's move. Nice big rolls of the shoulder, widen your base. And take it forward. Good. Feels good already. Alternate shoulders. And take it into your arms. Nice big circles forward. Keep your elbow open. Straighten out your arm a bit. Now go to the back. And swing your arms front and back. Try to touch your hands behind your back so you can really open up your chest. Cross and touch. That's it. Now on a diagonal, bring it in, open on a diagonal. And a big bend to the right side, up and over. Oh yeah. And other side. Hold it, lift your ribs. Switch. Switch. And slide. Stomach in. Lock down your hips. Lean and slide. Drop your shoulders down. Get a nice long neck. Reach side to side. Reach and lean. Good. Now other side, other end. Hips. Push them out. relax a little bit. We just popped on. Oh, Melissa, hi, honey. Other side. And one more switch. Make it big. And switch. Good. Now just we'll get the waist moving a little bit with our figure eights. So just a quick abbreviated warm-up. Real warm-up would be 10 or 15 minutes, but we're going to do it quickly. Now take it vertical, up, up. We played with these figure eights last week. Lift your ribs, bend your knees. Now take it over in the Maya. Figure eight vertical on the down. So the emphasis is lower on the down. And then finish up with the figure eight forward, horizontal. All right, now just twist. Use your stomach muscles. Lift your ribs. Twist. A little quicker. Try not to tighten your arms. If you tighten your arms, they start moving. Keep your arms relaxed so they can just float. And your stomach is doing all the work here for the twisting. Just move the arms a little bit so they don't get all tense. Now a little quicker. Relax it, let it move. There we go. All right, so tonight we're looking at level changes. We're just keeping it pretty simple, but some of the techniques of level changes in your dance makes it more interesting, more fun. If we can do it straight, we can usually do it high, and we can usually do it low. Well, not always, but we're gonna give it a shot, right? So what I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm looking, all right, we've got everybody here. So what we're gonna start with are some kind of drills, movement to get the legs ready to lift you and to lower you down. It requires a little bit of quad strength, some calf, some coordination through the foot. So we're gonna start there. Let me get music again. And, well, maybe, there we go, okay. All right, let me turn it down a bit. All right, so think about your feet, your calves, the strength of the arches of your feet. We're gonna turn out, push the ball of your foot into the floor. As you push into the floor, your heels come up, right? So push and lift. That's it. Push and lift. You want to keep that weight evenly distributed from foot to foot. When you know you're going to lift, you want your belly in, your chest lifted, shoulders down, everything in alignment, and feel like someone's got you by the top of your head and they're pulling you up by a string, and let it down. Pull it up, let it down. Pull it up. Good. Keep going. I'm just going to say hi. All right, up we go. Up, down, keep moving. Hey, Renee. Up, down, press, lift and down, and lift and down, lift and down, lift and down. Bring your arms up to fifth. Drop your shoulders. Now shake that out. At the top of your lift, think about lifting all the way up through the back of your leg. At the top, tighten your glutes glutes and get a nice big glute squeeze at the top. All right, so we're gently turned out again. Arms up in fifth, drop your shoulders, now reach. Up, now squeeze at the top. Squeeze and release. Squeeze those glutes. Lift and squeeze. Yes. So good for the legs. So good. Cross the arms. Take them to second. Turn your toes straight ahead, forward. Comfortable place, right? Knees soft. Arms across, open to the side. Here we go. Lift, now squeeze at the top. Get all the way up to the ball of your foot. Lift the crown of your head. Lift your torso so everything is moving up. And the toes are just doing this. The toes are just pressing into the floor. Press and release. Press and release. Keep moving. All right, Brenda made it. Yes. Good. Up and down. Press and down. Press. 2 more. Squeeze the glutes. All right, shake it out. Now, to really build your legs, of course, you're going to do a lot more than this, right? But I'm just showing you some of the things you can do to help. They help with balance, strength, and this is, of course, when you want to take your movements a little higher and walk around more on your toes and be more ethereal up in the air, right? So we can do them out, we can do them forward. All right, shake it out. Now, just a nice easy bend. Bend and lift. And bend and lift. Reach your hips back so it's a little bit of a squat. Now, same thing. When you come up, squeeze your butt at the top. As you finish your lift, squeeze your glute muscles. Here we go. Squeeze and squeeze. That's it. Good. One of the best thigh builders is chair pose in yoga. So we're going to do that next. Let me grab my mat. My floor is really slippery. I don't want to do the splits. All right. Here we go. Let's see. All right, so bring your feet close together. And we're going to look at chair pose. And there's a few things we can do here. Okay, so feet together, knees together. It really helps if you push your knees together and squeeze, and that gets your inner thigh active and gets it moving, gets it awake, right? So squeeze belly in, hips sit back just like you're sitting back in a chair. Keep your upper body lifted, try not to round out, right? Right here, squeeze. That's about all you have to do. You don't have to go super far, okay? So hold that, you're gonna feel it right now. It works really fast. Arms can be back with the palms up. Flying, we call those airplane arms. Pull your belly in. Now think about a straight line from your tailbone to the crown of your head. So you have a nice straight angle. So right about there. We don't want to kink the neck up. We don't want to drop it down either. Somewhere level would be good. Come up, shake it out. All right, let's do it again. So squeeze, down we go, stomach in, tailbone tuck. All right, arms in second. Now bring them right out of your shoulders. Look at the floor. You're at an angle. Hold it there. Hold it there. I'm just putting my arm down so you can hear me. And bring it up. How was that? So that's just a baby chair, but you want to really get moving on that. Second here. I have to turn on my fan. I'm building heat already. All right, so chair pose. Here we go. Arms up, chair pose, and up, and down. it up. Good. So depending on what you do every day, this may be just a warm-up. It might be a burn. Everybody's in a different place, right? So I'm just giving you a sample. But I recommend that you do 2 to 3 sets of maybe 10 or 15 until you feel that nice warmth, right? We could call it a burn. And I always try to push beyond it a little bit. So if I'm here, I go, okay, it's getting uncomfortable. Okay, it's burning. 2, 3, or 4 more past that. So you can build the strength in your legs, right? Which is good. All right, so one more time. Chair pose and pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Bring your arms down and back. All right, bring it up. Good job. Take your feet apart. Squat down and up. Stay upright, so when you come down, try not to lean forward. You might lean a tiny bit, but make it very minimal. Drop it down and up. Use your glutes. Squeeze your glutes and come up. Lift. Down, lift. Belly in, chest lifted, shoulders down and back. Arms in second. Let's add a little arm wave, just because we can. So we don't forget, we are dancing. Good, so this is another one you can drill. You can also go side to side. You can lean a little bit, side to side. These are all great for the thighs. So you want to warm them up, get them ready, take a rest, get them ready to do whatever they need to do, right? To lift you or to drop you down in your level changes, okay? So, one more good one is a nice low squat. So, be conscious of your knees, right? If your knees are telling you, no, that's not what I want to do tonight, please listen. Don't mess with your knees. However, you can squat safely, right? You can squat very safely. So take your hips back, wide base. Sit back. Down, down, down. Hold your arms out for balance. Take it all the way down. And you're in between your knees. All right? Now, I like my feet to be a little closer. Right about here. And when you first do it, you're going to be, oh gosh, you're going to want to fall back. It's because everything's tight back here. But this little squat stretches your low back like crazy. So you can get up on the balls of your feet, okay? You can also sit back on your heels. So try both. Get up on the toes here. Just enjoy. Now reach really far forward with your upper body and let your heels down and reach forward. You're going to feel the whole spine. Let's go. Your hips, your low back. It's fabulous. Really, really good. Up into the toes. Good. And down onto the heels. There we go. All right, now press your palms together. Look forward. Push. All the way up. All right? We're going to do that a few times, okay? Let me just mute myself there. I'm hearing myself on my Facebook channel and I'm talking. All right, let's try. So, big inhale. Palms come together. Hips go back. Press down all the way down. Exhale. All the way down. Inhale. All the way up and open. Ooh, that was nice. All right, here we go. Inhale. Exhale down. All the way down. Hold it there. Your hands will help you balance. Just push them together. They'll help you balance. Keep your back rounded. We want a nice stretch. All right, push. Inhale. Good. Last one. Inhale. And down we go. Inhale and up. Push. Oh, yes. Good, good, good. Good. Excellent. All right, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. So your legs are telling you what's possible and what's not, right? And of course, your thighs are one of the biggest muscles, your quads, there's 4 of them, hence the quad. Big, big muscles, they can grow nicely, they can get a lot stronger. So if you give yourself a little homework to work on these moves, your legs are going to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and your little declines will be easier and easier and easier. It's also a day-by-day thing. Some days your legs are good, other days, no, right? So don't beat yourself up. I never know. I just start moving. I try something. I go, oh, okay, that's going to work today. Or, no, that's not going to work today. So we'll see what happens tonight. All right. Bring your feet, bring your feet about shoulder width to hip width apart, okay? Come up on the balls of your feet. Balance with your arms by reaching forward. Your hips are going to go back. Your chest is going to go forward. You're going to lift up onto the balls of your feet and drop down just a bit, right? Focus for balance. So we drop, so we have our balls of our feet, our heels are up. Now one heel down and switch. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Keep the bend in your knees, lift with your ribs, and switch. 2, 3, 4, switch. 2, 3, 4. Hold it for both. Lift up, releve. Hold it there through the crown of your head and slowly lower. The more you do this, the more balance you get, right? And protein really helps. It helps to eat a light protein meal about 45 minutes before you try it. It helps your body will balance better with some nice protein rather than carbs, sugar, and of course, the more hydrated you are, the less dizzy you are. There's a nice connection between staying hydrated and not being dizzy. Stagger your feet. Come up on the balls of your feet. Balance with your arms. Now, little dips. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. You're on the balls of your feet. I gotta face this way. Here we go. Good. Stagger your feet front to back. Good. We're just doing a few, not a lot. All right, switch. Drop it down. See how it feels on the other side. Push your knees forward. Pop up into the balls of the feet. And over we go. Drop down. You can always put your heels down whenever you need to. This side is not as stable as the first side. Down and down and down and down. All right, so on so on and so on and so on. So there should be a lovely little toolkit for you to work on those legs, work on your balance, work on your strength. I want to show you one more that's my personal favorite, and so everyone else hates it, but I love it because it gets your thighs immediately within 10 seconds. You're feeling it. It's just important that you follow all the directions exactly. So it's a real thigh burner and a thigh builder. I will show you. I'm going to explain it first. You're going to stagger your feet. You're going to squat all the way down. You're going to put more weight on your hands than anything else. So you're going to remove a lot of weight from your feet, and then we're going to lift and lower the hips. All right, very simple. However, if the weight is not enough on your hands, your knees will talk to you. You can hurt them, right? We don't want that. We want to put the knees away from the equation and just make the thighs do the work. So you have to gauge where your weight goes, all right? So let me get in position so you can see what's happening. So we stagger our feet, one in front of the other, kind of just like what we were just doing here, all right? You're going to squat down. Now, bring your hands about 18 inches in front of your front foot and put weight there. So it feels like you're going to go do a somersault, right? A lot of weight, flat palms. The mistake people make is they put their hands like this and they pretend, right? Put your palms all the way down, shift forward like you're going to fall forward. Okay, right here. Now, up and down, up and down, up and down. Lift and lower. We're going to try for 10. How many is that? in your hands. Other side, stagger, way forward with the hands. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll it up. All right, like I said, normally 15 to 20 is what you want to do, but you can feel it, right? It's burning a little bit, hopefully a little bit. If your knees hurt at all, put more weight in your hands. You haven't got enough weight in your hands. The knees should be completely released of all responsibilities, and it's strictly thighs because your hands are holding all the weight. Very, very safe when it's done properly, and very, very effective. All right, let's get some shimmies, because they're kind of the easiest, well, one of the easiest things to have consistent while we're moving our height around. So let's look at our straight leg shimmy. So we're going to take the knees back, back, back. There we go. Nice. All right, keep them relaxed. Find your balance. Press your balls of your feet into the floor and lift and shimmy in releve. The world changes, right? Like, wait a minute, what just happened? Right? Yeah. All right, bend your knees. So we're dipping down, but we're still in releve. This is really good for your feet. So we're still doing a shimmy, but we're bending the knees. Bring the heels down. Right? When you bend your knees, your hip shimmies more up and down. When you straighten your legs shimmy more and your hip vibrates. So you've got a couple different shimmies going on here. All right? So straight leg shimmy, releve, bend, and now it comes into a bent knee shimmy or a hip shimmy, and then the heels come down flat, and we're doing a flat foot, lower bent knee shimmy. Good. Nice. All right, straight. Come up, bend, and flat. So we have all these different levels, and the shimmy changes along with them. Up you go, so up tall, lift, bend your knees, stay lifted, flat heels, bent knee shimmy, hip shimmy. Good, and bring it up. Good. Stagger your feet. Start your shimmy again, just a little stagger, because the shimmies are usually done with your legs parallel. So just a small one so it doesn't look wonky. Come up, bend. Yoo-hoo! Also, I'm teetering because I need my feet further apart, so don't put your feet like they're on a tightrope. Just put them apart so you have more balance, right? I just remembered that. All right, so we're up here. Here we go. Down, the hip is tilting, feet flat, hip shimmy, and straight. Good, come up, bend the knees, down, we're gonna stay in releve, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, one more, down, up, switch feet. Other side, start your shimmy, stagger your legs, get them open side to side, push forward up into releve, get your shimmy happening, maybe, and down, up, down, up, down, two more, 1, and 2, and release. So that gets you started, right? You have 3 levels of shimmies: flat, lifted, and lowered. It depends on where you like your legs, how far your legs are willing to bend, what they want to do, okay? It's depending on what they feel like doing. Now, the easiest way to bend down is to stagger your legs, right? So the hardest way is to do it here because you have to kind of, it's like the squat we did, right? It's difficult. So you have to pop up on your toes, and there's a little bit of a shift of weight. When your legs are staggered, it's much easier. So let's try hip isolation, single hips on the up. So we'll let the shimmy go for right now. And just squeeze your glutes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Lift. Flat. And bend. So down you go. Flat. Now flat means feet. Your legs need to be bent to move your hips. You can't do a hip isolation with a straight leg. Your knees have to be bent all the time. All right, come up. Flat. Good. Drop it down. And straight up. Lift up. And flat. Continue to bend. Bend, come up on the toes. Down, 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 down. Up, press your heels. Flat heels. And press up, 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 up. All right. Not bad. Very good. So there's a lot of things happening, right? Lots of things happening. But it's fun. It's nice to see where you can go and what you can do. Let's try it now with the feet staggered and see if that feels better or worse. So stagger your feetsies and start hips. The speed is up to you. Doesn't matter. Make sure you're doing a glute squeeze on each side, that you're not shifting. If you're shifting from left to right, you'll be less balanced, right? So keep it isolated, keep it up. The belly is in, the tailbone is under. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Down we go, down we go. We go, down we go. Up, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 1, 2, 3, 4. And flat, 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Take it up to the flat. And releve. And flat. Nice job. Okay, good. Just to give you a taste of it. All right, another one that looks super cool. Actually, we'll put 2 in there. We'll do the hip isolation on the up going up, and then we'll do the Meleah, which is the figure 8 vertical on the down. So this is your Meleah, right? The hip goes over and down, over and down, over and down, over and down. And since it's going down anyway, it looks cool to drop yourself down with it. It's kind of pretty. So what I'd like to try is flat, releve, flat, down. So on the flat releve, glute isolations on the up. When you get to the flat the second time, switch to the Meleah, and then we'll take the Meleah down and back to neutral again, just for something fun. All right, so stagger your feet so you're comfortable. All right, start your hip glute isolations, whichever speed is comfortable for you. And lift, up, 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 come flat. Switch Meleah, down, 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 da, da, up, 2, 3, 4, lift, releve, and flat, Meleah, and down we go. Woo-hoo. And up, and push, lift, 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 coming up, coming down, whoop, missed one, and back to flat. So the Meleah doesn't work when you're dropping down and you've got your Meleah going. If you have your feet flat, it doesn't work very well because you have to change where your hips are. So as you come down, pop your heels up so you can stay centered over the heel, and then use your abs. As you bend with the legs, the abs are doing the Meleah, right? And then you come up. All right, so now let's simplify it even more. Let's do Meleah, Meleah down, reverse up. So we have figure 8 lifted, 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 right on the up. Vertical figure 8, lifting up, up, up. And then we have the reverse, the Meleah figure 8 vertical going down. So as we drop down, we'll do the Meleah down, pause, and then we'll come up to up, down, up, just so it matches what your body's doing. How far you go, it really doesn't matter. Just get a little bit and you're fine. It's all good. Okay, so start with the figure eight, bend your knees, figure eight, vertical on the up, lift, lift, come up on the balls of your feet, and lift. All right, now switch, come down, whoop, whoop. I'm falling on this one leg. And up, down, up, down, up, down. One more. Up, down, and neutral. What do you think? All right, it's not too hard. It's balance and a little bit of thigh coordination and strength, right? It's not super, super hard. Just depends on what your thighs feel like doing. Really, you know, they may be tight, they may be tired. Maybe you just did leg day at the gym and this is bad timing. It's gonna be different every day. All right, let's try a couple more. Let me see here. Squat, oh yeah, Amis. You can do just about anything. I'm just picking a few of the ones that most people know, just so you can get the idea, right, of changing. All right, so find your place, wherever that is. Bend your knees and get a nice squishy Ami. Let's get our feet parallel. And then move them on a diagonal. Because again, when you come down, when your leg's on a diagonal, it works a little bit better. Lift your ribs nice and tall. All right, Ami up. And oh, widen your base if you teeter. Up. All right, take it down and down and down and down. And oh, don't look in the mirror. You have to find your focal point. I'm looking around to see how everything is and knocking myself over. So down and up, 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 and down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 and release. How was that one? Yeah. Depends on also which steps are easy for you. If the Amis or the Mayas are difficult, it's going to be a bit tricky, but that's okay. All right, so now we're going to do a mixed level. So one foot will be on the ball, one foot will be flat. So when we went down in releve, we pushed the heels up and down, okay? That's what we're doing, but we're gonna layer a shimmy over it. So when you come up, I want you both legs to be in releve and then down on one. So both, and then one flat, one lifted. Up and halfway, up, down, up, down. So we have the level changing all the time. It means that each leg is going to do a little different version of the shimmy. When you're up, you're doing the straight leg shimmy. When you're down, you're doing the bent knee shimmy. When you have one leg up and one leg down, you're doing half and half. Right? Mostly the bent knee, right? You can call it in the middle, be the bent knee. So straight leg shimmy and bent knee shimmy. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Lift and flat. So one foot is flat, one foot is bent. Do the shimmy and you'll see there's a little tilt. Not a big one, it's bigger here, right? If both knees are bent, it's a bigger hip shimmy. So I've only got one. So it's tilting on one side, it's straight on the other. Don't get too technical about it. Just keep shimmying. So up for both, down on one. Up for both, down on one. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, that's the feet and the legs. Now, tilt your hip a little bit so that it's not just you going up and down, right? When you come up, your legs are straight-ish. When you come down, pick up that one, instead of coming down straight, which is what I was doing before, all right? I want you to come down, down, and pick up that one hip with the knee that's bent. So you'll be straight, and then lift. See how the hip comes up? Straight, lift, and then I'll show you the other one. Straight with nothing, right? So you do that too, right? Because it just changes the height, which looks kind of cool. But now we can change the height of the hip, which looks even cooler. So as you come down, bend one knee and lift that hip. Go up both, down on one, lift your hip to the other side. So whatever knee is bent, use it to help push the hip up. All right, so let's do it plain first. Here we are. Start the shimmy. Bent knee shimmy. Straight leg shimmy. We'll just do a couple of these. Bent knee shimmy. Straight leg shimmy. All right, and we go up and releve, shimmy. Now down on one foot, one ball. Keep the hip level for now. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Add the tilt. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Pick that hip up. Lift the hip. Goes down and up on one side, up on one side, up and up. Now speed it up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a very interesting shimmy. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a cool one. I really like that one. Very, very fun. Alrighty, I think we're nearing the end of our ups and downs and our level changes. Let me see if I've got any questions. I don't see any questions. All right, if you do have questions, let me know. I will answer them. Okay, let's see. Okay, yep, I'm just looking. Okay, let's see. We have that, I think we did pretty good. Let's throw in one more little move, just because we can. It's a body move, right? That it happens a lot, right? Very common, but I wanted in your toolkit, undulation up to down. We did a lot of hips, but let's just throw one in for the body. So lift your ribs forward, up. Now as you come back, contract diaphragm, middle abs, lower abs, push forward, lift, diaphragm, middle, lower. It's a body wave. It's a stomach roll. It's a body undulation. All are correct. Yes. There we go. Wake up your belly. You have to go really pull. 1, 2, 3. Really tuck that abs in as you layer it. Up, middle, lower, and upper, middle, lower, and upper, middle, lower, and up. Up. All right, so get a tempo going. 1, 2, 3, 4. When we move with this, I'm going to move to my left. So my right foot is in front, and I'm going to cross over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now here comes the level change. All right, so take the body out of it. So it's forward, back, forward, back. So forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. So with the feet, you're going to drop down, bend, front, back, releve, front, back, bend, front, back, releve, and down, and up. Switch, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more. Drop it down. Feet are staggered. Low, low, high, high. we add the undulation, right? Just throw it in on top. And it makes a really pretty level change. So get it going. Your outside foot, you're traveling across the screen, so whichever way you're going is now inside. So your outside foot steps forward, back, forward, back. Every time you step forward, your chest goes forward. Every time you step back, your stomach contracts and your weight goes back. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. So we get that going. All right, so just keep it easy. 1 and 2 and 3 and here we go. So down is first and down, up, down, up. I only get to do 4. All right, other side and down and up and down and up and down and up. I'll take tinier steps. Here we go. Low, high, low, high, low, high. One more. Drop it down and lift and down. Lift, down, lift. Again, down, lift, down, lift, down. Last one. Down and up, down. Use that stomach. Up, down, up. Okay, hopefully you like that one. I love that one. Oh yeah, good, Brenda. I do too. So it's super fun. It's very elegant. It's lovely. And the down and the up can be just very subtle, or it can be very big, right? It's totally up to you and your legs and what they feel like doing. But you have all the tools, right? The staggering, you have all the tools to get down as low as you want to be. So experiment with it, enjoy it. It's super, super pretty. All right, I think we're good for tonight. I think we are. Unless you have questions, type them in or email me later. But I think we got a good start to our level changes, some of the basics, a lot of strength moves, which are really good. So thank you for joining me. Thanks for coming. Yes, my legs feel worked out. But even though we just did little snippets, it still is a workout. So enjoy. I'll take all that with you and enjoy it, practice it. Just remember, when you get sore on your legs, you want to skip a day. Give yourself 48 hours to recover, so don't do legs 2 days in a row. You can do abs all the time, but the legs you want to do every other day. All right, I will say good night, and I do have a Thursday morning class that I'm teaching on Zoom, private Zoom, and if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll get you the link. That's tomorrow morning, every Thursday at from 9 to 10. And otherwise, I'll see you again back here next Wednesday, whatever that day is, around 7, and we'll do this all again because it's so much fun. All right, you girls have a great night, and thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon.